Kalpana is a housing project situated at Auroville, an international township in Tamil Nadu, South India.
The objective of Kalpana is to offer a beautiful space, home-like, for community living.
Auroville is located in the southern peninsular region of the Indian subcontinent with very hot climate and very high humidity level. The hottest months in Auroville are from April to July, where temperatures reach beyond 40 degrees Celsius with high humidity levels. Therefore, a better design is needed to overcome the discomfort it provokes. At the origin of this specific housing project, there was a conscious decision to avoid air conditioning. The role of the architect was to come up with a design that would meet this expectation. The underlying philosophy of the project aims at achieving high comfort with low energy requirement.
This is achieved through behavior change, climate-responsive design, landscaping features, efficient use of energy and on-site generation of solar energy.
And also by efficient planning and management both during the designing and construction processes. Since the construction materials and methods are conventional, the cost achieved is same as any other conventional construction of the similar specification, typology and scale of project.
The overall design is rooted in bio-climatic approach, which helps in minimize the heat gain and enhanced natural ventilation. This helps in lowering the operational energy demand throughout the life of the building.
Form and orientation are the two most effective passive design strategies, which are also no cost. Form and orientation affect the amount of heat that goes into the building, allows more wind to be captured, and also affects the quality of daylighting inside. Kalpana is predominantly oriented north-south and has juxtaposed volumes which shade most of the building at most times of the day, reducing heat gain. And the juxtaposed volumes, the way they are oriented, also catch the breeze from various directions, taking care of the diurnal and the seasonal changes in the wind direction. Again, as an augmentation to the ventilation aspect, an age-old strategy of having ventilators over doors have been introduced, which helps to flush out the heat as it is gained during the day. Each design strategy helps reduce the heat intake or flushes out the heat that has already gone in, and thus help in keeping the occupants comfortable throughout the hot summer and the humid summer. And as Kalpana, to not go for any artificial air conditioning in these buildings. A lot of heat normally gets gained from the roofs in our climate, and vermiculite concrete has been used in about 4 inches thick layer with heat reflecting white tiles to reduce heat ingress from the roofs.
Kalpana site was blessed with a lot of trees, and as architect and project holders team, we decided to retain as many as possible, and that now provides a lot of shade for buildings as well as for ground. And the way the landscape has been designed is to minimize the hard surfaces so that the heat island effect is very much minimized, as well as maximum percolation of rainwater is ensured. All the roof surfaces, all the balconies, the whole site, rainwater is collected into the swale and it's percolated. This swale is going to be feeding a larger storage swale where 3 neighboring communities, their water will also get collected together, and it will be fulfilling the need for the drinking water. An extension of the landscape goes into the private balconies and verandas, where each unit has a planter which allows plants to be very close to the homes, and it's an extension of the living space. So these balconies also have a fan which allows the space to be very, very comfortable, especially during hot and humid and still days. 90% of the spaces are naturally lit. All the fenestration have very deep overhangs, which helps in reducing glare, and it also gives diffused light in all the spaces. So even during the rains, one can keep the windows and doors open due to deep overhangs. The Kalpana team chose to provide various equipments within the apartment so that highly energy efficient equipments could be chosen. So the fans, lights, refrigerators, they are all highly energy efficient. Purified water as well as laundry has also been provided as a common facility.
We have also installed a grid-tied solar photovoltaic system which provides 4 hours of backup. Charging points for electric bikes has been provided in the parking lot. There are only provision for 4 cars to also not encourage 4-wheel drive in Auroville. In Kalpana, we have gone for a standard RCC framed structure and used AAC blocks for both heat mitigation and use their lightweight aspect to create large overhangs which have helped mitigate the heat by doing mutual shading of buildings through useful volumes like bedrooms and balconies.